I don't have 2 instances of that up, do I? Okay. Yes, we're playing in the the East Coast. Mesha, thank you. Welcome to the Shadowverse soldiers. Welcome. Thank you for joining the army. All right, we are here with a lovely day of Shadowverse. So I hope happy Easter everyone who have time off today. That we're able to play Shadowverse on this lovely afternoon. I am your host, Sparta, Sparta's Evo. If you don't know me, I am always doing this every Sunday. I'm probably going to be streaming more Shadowverse this upcoming week. I finally figured out the algorithm to, streaming and whatnot. So I'm going to try and see if I can get around like 3 hours every day of Shadowverse. I have an upcoming regional.
I'm surprised my dog is sleeping through the dog barking.
So
yeah, sorry about that.
It's a lovely day to be
it's
here
fine.
with you
I'm
guys.
just surprised that he's not like awakening at the sound of it.
So I believe Exia is our judge for the day. Unfortunately, we don't have any promos or stuff like that, but we do enjoy playing with each other. Everyone is welcome to play if you're in the Shadowverse Discord. I usually post about this in the tournaments tab. If you don't have that role, go ahead and get them.
So do we just start whenever, or do we wait for like an official?
We have to do the dice roll first before we look at our hand.
Yeah, I just meant like I wasn't sure if like we were waiting on like a go signal or.
No, we're good. We can start whenever.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a 5.
I do.
Oh,
I did
do you have to reveal our classes
rules
first or after?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I'll just reveal it now. I'm playing Rune.
Go ahead and reveal it now. Yeah.
Okay. To
I
anyone
roll
in the
a,
chat, is anyone
2?
too loud? Is the music too
I got
loud?
a 5.
Let me get 1s and 2s
second.
to check and see if everything's alright. Is someone too loud?
You get equal points.
I think this person's a little too loud, so we'll turn him down.
And then I will.
You have everyone adjusted for stream volume. Okay, so we've got Rune versus Sword.
I guess that's enough.
I think X Blaster is always. Okay, thank you, Pavik. Thank you so much. But
draw my full card.
We've got Hero Sword versus which version of Runecraft? That's the real question. So I think there's 3 variants of Rune. Well, actually 4, if you actually really want to count Egg. But there's
Say that again?
Do you want me to cut my deck?
Yes.
What is there?
Okay.
There's Earthright, there's D-Shift, there's Spell Chain. I'm gonna put Spell Chain and D-Shift on
keep my
these 4
hand.
things. And then there's Chess. Well, I guess then that would be make it 6.
Let's see.
That'd be Chess, and then we'd have the Egg deck.
Alright.
The Egg version of Runecraft, which is pretty spicy.
I'll use 1 play point.
I'll let them do the first half while I will go finish getting my coffee, guys.
Alright. I begin my turn. I draw for turn. I will end my turn with 1 floating.
Alright. 2. I'll draw a card. I'll poke you for 2.
Okay, I take 2.
18. I'll use 2 play points for Armor of Fear Knight, and then I'll pass it.
At the end of your turn, I'll play Insight for 1.
Okay.
I'll move my whole deck somewhere else. Cemetery. Alright?
Go ahead. Yep.
Alright. Now I draw for turn. Let's see here. What are the stats of your cards?
They're both 2/2s.
Okay. I will play Blitz to destroy the gold one whose name I forget, like the Digifriend.
Oh, okay, the Digifriend. Okay.
And then I'll pass with 1 floating again.
1 floating. Okay. 3. Stand. Draw. Poke again for 2.
Alright.
I'll play 3 play points for Gemstaff. Gemstaff, Fanfare, Search. I'll search for the Leonidas.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right. My turn. Draw for turn. All right. I will play Magical Knight for 3. I'll
Okay.
spend an evolution point to evolve it.
Alright.
Which summons a magic pawn, which gets +1
Alright, so I
attack
am back.
to the Magical Knight's effect.
Okay.
And then the Magical Knight will slam into your 2/2.
Alright. Strike back for 2.
So we have chess versus hero sword.
Let me know if you can't see my dice. I'll turn another light on or something.
I think the one thing that's
It's okay.
lacking in
It's okay.
chess is I feel like
strike
Knight should have had
no
Storm.
matter what.
Okay. And
That's-
then I will end my turn.
Alright,
Either the king should have had Storm or the
Or-
knight should have had Storm.
I'll draw a card.
Because how much do you want to bet that knight's not making it to next turn? He never does after he swings.
I'll play 3 play points to play Floral Fencer. I'll use
Okay.
a play point to evolve her.
All right.
On evolve effect, gets me a knight and a steel-clad knight onto my field. I'll have Floral Fencer attack into your evolved follower for 4/4.
All right. They both trade.
Yep. And then I'll
What
have
to
Gem
say?
Staff attack you directly for 3.
All right. I take 3.
13. And then I'll pass turn.
My turn. Draw.
Look at that. It's Runecraft on 13, right after Forte swings. Because, you know, nobody can interact with that card.
I'll play Milady, Mystic Queen. She'll
Okay.
summon
Let's see
a
some knights,
pawn
some
in my
pawns.
EX area. Which I
Okay.
should probably clean up. Move the phone over here. Can you still see it? No.
Just a little bit.
I'll move
There
it.
you
that's
go.
much better.
That's perfect right there.
Right. And it also puts a pawn right here.
Okay.
Then I'll spend another evolution point to evolve her.
Okay.
She deals X damage, where X is the number of chess followers I have in play. I'll deal that to the steel-clad knight. The pawn I played last turn will slam into your Gem Staff commander.
Okay. So we trade.
They trade.
The real question is, why didn't we
then
swing
I will
Milady into
pass.
Gem Staff?
Okay. 5. Draw.
Swing. Still want to get rid of that magical pawn somewhere. Or maybe you didn't want to get... Well, you still have a magical pawn for next turn, yeah. Let's see. So Chris will be here in a minute to talk about whatever we usually talk about.
I'll use 3 play points down to 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Heroic Entry.
Okay. Go peep
I'll
top
look
4.
at top 4 and call 1.
Alright.
4.
Something 3 or less. Do we hit the Mock Knight?
I'm gonna play Mock Knight.
Okay.
Mock Knight's fanfare effect. Since he was called by an effect, he gains since he was called either
We
called
do.
anywhere
He's
other
a 4
than
4
my
with
hand,
Storm.
he gets Storm.
Okay.
I'll
He's
use
gonna
1
evo.
play point to evolve him,
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
and then
Yeah,
on
the
the
lady's
evolve
gone.
effect, deal 4 damage to your evolved follower.
Alright.
Yeah, should just swing with Milady.
So 1 play point left. I'll use my last play point to play Unbridled Fury on the token.
Mm,
two.
Alright.
that's so unfortunate.
And then I'll swing directly at you for 6. Because
Six, yeah.
Mock Knight got the +1/+1 from heroic entry.
I mean, it's a 5/5.
Second, my touchscreen is glitching out again.
That's a lot of
7.
damage.
1 second. And dice out. 7. And then I'll pass turn.
Alright, not looking good for me. Alright, I will. Let's see. Sure. I'll just Witch Bolt the Mach Knight.
That's fair enough.
Or how much?
5.
5.
Just 3 play points.
And then I will. I'll play Insight for 1. And then I will
We're gonna lamplight this knight.
summon a magic pawn.
Okay.
End of my turn.
I'll stand. Play point to 6. I'll draw. I'll poke at you for 1. Down to 6.
Okay, so this knight still doing damage. We've got 6. Can we do 6 in 1 turn? How much does... I don't think anybody has 6. But you can set up for some lethal next turn. But I believe the king comes out next turn. I'm pretty sure it's king time.
Yeah. I'll use 2 play points. Down to 4. I'll play Amuro Spear Knight.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 3 play points to evolve my Amuro.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll use Amuro's on evolve effect, which lets me play a cost 3 or less heroic card from my cemetery and play it. I'm gonna play back my Mock Knight from my cemetery.
Yep.
Since Mock Knight was called other than from my hand, he gets Storm. So I'll swing at your face for 3 with Mock Knight.
Okay.
You're down to 3. I have 1 play point left. I'll just end my turn with 1 floating.
Draw.
There's gotta be some serious damage dealt to the field. It's 3 to 20.
What are your well?
Unfortunately. It's not looking too good for Runecraft.
Okay, I could do that. Or I could do the safe thing. Probably should do the safe thing. I'll throw magical pawn at your knight. Trading.
Alright.
I'll place down 2 Rapunzels, ward them both, end my turn.
Okay.
We're about to see a Mock Knight Evo. Or this might be the
7. I'll stand.
Valiant Fencer play.
Draw. And this is GG.
Okay,
Yep, I
yeah,
figured.
just straight up said, yeah, this is over.
I'm gonna play 6 play points down to 1. I'm gonna play the Alexander.
Oh, well,
Yep.
yep, that gets
And
rid of
that
both
should
of them.
clear up your Rapunzels for both of them. And then these 2 will kill you.
Yep.
And that's the game.
GG.
GG.
Good game, guys.
Damn.
Oh my god. My hand was cracked. Like, literally, my hand was fucking cracked.
No. That's what I get for playing the chess meme deck. But yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, good game, good game.
It was a slaughter. Alright.
That was.
I think we had 6 actually on that one too.
Ooh,
Sorry, I got up between the rounds.
that's okay. We moved you in
Oh,
here.
okay. Gotcha.
But
2
if
dice
you,
roll?
yet again, if you guys mute us because we're going to be talking over. So
Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. You're fine. So Chris,
Yes.
how was your week? I have not seen you in a fortnight.
There we go.
No, Fortnite. I love it.
11.
What is it? Work.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had
This one's really difficult to say.
the Overwatch.
What'd you roll?
and that was on Tuesday. That one was
Oh, you're
a
muted, by the
full
way.
house.
Damn, you're right. I got them for like in
And then
play, but honestly,
after that,
they're
work,
terrible
church,
for webcam.
and here we are now.
Oh, the Pokemon dice.
I'm almost
Yeah, like
I'm very close
these
to
are just
finishing the
what were in
website.
this
I just
deck
have to
box,
finish the
so,
buttons
for
to
me
where
at least.
they all work.
I open an ETB of pretty much everything. Okay, so I'll go
And
first.
if you would like to see a preview of that,
I
Uh,
have some
how
I
do you
can
wanna
just
cut?
send it to you.
Okay, yeah, that works out.
Alright,
Now, when you do the website,
what did you say
are you
first,
gonna
second?
have like separate
How'd you want to
text?
cut?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Like for different events, like are you gonna have like
yeah,
a Shadowverse
you can cut
tab
half
or
too.
Overwatch tab? Because
Mm,
we can
Are you
also
going
post
first
your
or second, since
post
you
the
wanna go?
graphs that we were talking about.
Going first.
alright.
so let me send you the thing right now so you can get a visual
Okay.
of it.
Okay, I'll
Um,
look at it on my phone.
Sheesh.
because again, I plan to do so many games, so many tabs. I think
This is
would
a
be very
difficult one.
cluttered. But
I'll keep it.
I'll keep.
for
Okay.
right now, I just have it set up to where um
I'm just
the
tracking
events
with
are just in
little
one
10-sided
central
die.
tab, and it's just like a calendar for
Pass.
events so far. And
Okay.
Begin turn.
this is just something that I can get out as quick as
I will
possible.
play
And again, I did this
Magical
literally all by myself.
Strategy.
Ooh, based.
No, and my turn.
That's like a quick overview of it.
Draw.
And let me know when you finish watching that.
Crack the Pinion Prayer. Falcon to the face.
Alright.
And pay the other one. And pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. I will.
And I do recommend muting the video because it makes no
I will
difference on
play another magical
the
strategy.
content in it.
Summon another pawn.
Mhm.
No, I'm at 1. I will, sure, I'll blitz your falcon for
Where
4.
did you send it to me,
And
Messenger?
I'll hit you in the face.
Yeah, Messenger.
Okay,
Gotcha.
checks out.
And my turn.
Draw. Beast Call.
Okay.
Holy Falcon.
Did you
Face.
Yep.
did you send it to me?
Right.
I have nothing.
It should be sent.
And pass.
It is like a minute-long video actually. So
Draw.
hold on.
Oh, it's just a long video
I
of it.
will.
Yeah, it's still
Okay,
sending.
Yeah, it's gonna take
I
a second. Huh?
will, sure, I'll throw.
With all
Okay.
this
pawn into your
technology,
falcon.
I can't send a 1-minute video instantly.
I will then throw pawn into your face
I think
for 2.
a minute video shouldn't
Gotcha.
be that long.
I'll play Rapunzel War.
Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go.
that's pretty good. Did you say pass?
Yes. Pass.
Okay.
I love how it's all coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Maestro.
Alright.
And I'll Racer.
Okay.
Give reward.
Ooh, I like this combo.
Alright.
Which one?
This combo here. You race the I can't remember what the name of the Save and Craft follower is, but she's from UMA, and she
And
searches for a
14
1-drop
pass.
amulet from your deck and puts it into play.
Alright. What did she get?
And he
Nice.
picked up Guardian Sun
She
and
is a
gives something
4/4.
ward.
Oh, okay. Got it. Begin turn. Draw. Okay.
She's a 4/4 with
I
a
will.
ward.
Refreshingly neat.
Well, he's got the correct colored dice for each side. I like that.
Sure. I'll play Actress Feria.
Ooh. I was hoping you wouldn't have that.
Put a
You're good.
thing on Rapunzel.
Yeah, I would hope someone wouldn't
Rapunzel
have.
crash into your, or not crash, but destroy your board. Going down to 1 health. For my last Or, well, first I'll throw pawn at your face as well.
You just finished
Understandable.
watching the video.
I watched
And
all of
then,
it, but
play
I don't think I
Merlin
saw the
for
last part of it. I think I saw everything.
Searching my deck. For,
Yeah, so pretty
flow.
much homepage information.
Oh, you got the mats
that's-
laid up there too for the price.
Yeah.
And what does that do?
And as,
it
you know,
deals 4
more
damage
things
for
go out
3,
there,
and it searches the top
that'll
3
go
for
up there,
attack.
and I can actually take payments
Oh,
through the
gotcha.
website too, which is amazing.
So what's this about equipment rentals? What is that?
Cut.
That would be like physical
Big
things.
Okay.
But again, that's just a
And then
placeholder too,
we'll end my turn. No,
Floating
no,
anything?
no.
because it is
No,
not
I'm
published,
playing anything,
and I maybe can get it
Beginning
published
7.
today. I gotta figure out how to make an email list, so when people click on subscribe to the email list, I can get their emails and send them things in bulk. But the events, that's just a calendar, a little widget that I can like change whenever events come, and I can put like the links up there. It's just a more centralized way to have all the events and stuff like that. But
Correct.
I think the most exciting thing
prayer.
is actually the blog.
Take it into the Rapunzel.
That's where I can give constant updates on everything that we do. And then I would like other people to make blogs. Like, you can either type it out or just a video or something like that, and I just post it on the website.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then, then I can pretty much
Correct the aria.
what is it? Say like what author it was. Okay, like if you were to do something, I can put your name up there, tag you, YouTube
And
channel,
I
all that extra
will-
stuff.
Very much
Does
love
Czech
that.
have any conditional
Yeah, and I'm
effects?
hoping that the website sees a lot of other eyes,
Field,
because
your
again,
names,
it
and
is
look
the
at top
World
3
Wide
cards
Web.
of your deck. You may
So
reveal a chess card with a different
we're gonna
name
see
on
how
the
many
deck,
people that how many people that brings in,
and put the others on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should clear that.
and then
on.
hopefully I can get a tournament bracket system on there down the line, but
Yeah, I'll take
apparently
Holy
that
Fire
is
and
like
pawn.
super complicated to do,
Alright,
Mhm.
dead. There's a 2
which
health.
I'll actually probably have to outsource in case I want to do that, because to my knowledge, I do not know how to do it. But it's okay.
Don't
We
worry,
don't need
it'll
it
get
all
done.
right
Snow
now.
White.
Yeah, it'll get done.
What's she doing?
She just comes back. She's a ward.
But yeah,
Fanfare. If it was put
hopefully I
into
can
the
get
field
that
from hand, put a
done
table
tonight,
counter on it,
maybe, or at
and,
least Monday.
If she dies with a Fable counter, she gets put into the EX, and
Okay.
she gets a +1/+1 when you push her up from the EX.
Okay.
And I will ward her up and pass.
Alright, Tiger's at 2 health. Just so
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
right.
forget. Begin my turn. Draw. Alright, and Snow White's a 2/2, right? Does she
Mhm.
have ward?
And then what is it? My big goal for next month or
Fresh,
next
I
week
will.
is actually the rules, and
Mhm.
also I feel so bad for
I
the people who
will,
played for sleeves lately. I have still yet to get them.
Yeah, it
And-
takes a while for them to get made.
I'll throw.
Yeah.
Custom
But-
sleeves.
No.
Especially doing a whole
play
bunch of
Milady,
them.
Mystic Queen.
Yeah, I did,
for
like, over
summons a pawn to my field, a pawn
400 of
to
them.
my
Well,
I'll then
it'd be
evolve
terrible
her
if you
for
got them in
4
one
points.
like giant pack, like just a huge giant
On
pack,
evolve,
and you have to
she
like
deals X
individually like
damage
wrap them
to a
yourselves.
Follower.
I think they should be
where
100.
X is the number of chess followers
It should
have in
be 4
play,
packs of
equal
100,
to your
'cause
holy tiger.
all 100 of them are, or each 100 is different, because it has first
Mhm.
place, second place, third place, and just like no placing on it. So they
Um,
hopefully should be packed differently, and then I'm
What
just
on-
gonna have to do the
I'll,
work to split it
throw
in
Milady
50s.
at your,
What's the
she's a
material
2/2,
on the
right?
sleeves?
That's right.
Okay.
It was Dragon
I'll
Shield.
do that.
I'm not sure exactly
And
what
she
material
gets
they
put back.
use in Dragon Shield, but
And then I will
They
Dragon Shield
there's a
quality.
difference. They have matte, and then they have the other one. Either it's like the matte or the brushed.
For 3
The
with
brushed you can
Merlin.
is like I wouldn't say it's
No, end
hard
my
to
turn with
to
1
shuffle,
floating.
but like the shuffle on them, like
Okay,
when your
draw.
corners start bending in sleeves.
yeah.
That's the like
Anything
art
I need.
ones, like the straight. I think that's the brushed, and then the matte is what we usually use in like when we use for Dragon Ball. Like
Mhm.
it just shuffles very easily.
Let me
But
see.
they do have those dual mats now, which I'm actually like kind of hung on. Like you have the back side being whatever color it is, and then the other side is like a black. Like no matter what it is, it's just a black, and you can like clearly see the cards.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking back at the order, and it actually does not tell me.
It doesn't tell
What
you what
it
the
is.
material is. Wow.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, fuck it. we
Well,
will.
you'll find out when they get there.
Mesha?
Yeah. Again, all is well in experimentation.
Hey, that's the purpose of it. We got to start somewhere.
And another thing I found out, what is it? Shipping internationally is expensive.
Oh yeah, that's why some people straight
I
up, straight
will
up say,
take
"I'm
Mesha
not doing
into
international shipping.
the
Like
Merlin.
I'm only
Yeah.
not
Get him out of
shipping,
here.
shipping in
Hey,
the US."
get that Merlin out of here.
It was $20
Good boy.
to do it,
Alright, what
and
you
then I
doing?
had to fill out a form
Taking the
for it.
Mesha into the Merlin.
Um,
You died?
and I just hope it gets like to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's how I feel about my second package from you. I think that got lost in the mail with like another piece of...
Sorry, I was reaching over.
Yeah, I just sent you the one that came back to me back. So
Oh,
that was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. Okay,
correct
I thought you said
Yeah,
that
so.
like last week.
And I'll take the Holy
But
Falcon.
The funny thing is about yours
the,
is actually, I gave it to the lady,
whatever the chess
right?
follower's name is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lady?
I
Alright.
had the three other or the couple other mats
And
at the same time, so I came in like 5
Floating one
packages.
pass.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me the
Your
receipt
turn?
with all the tracking
Actually-
numbers, and I'm looking at it when I got home because I only noticed when I got home
I
it
had
didn't
one
have
before,
your
but
address on
that's
there.
fine.
I'm like,
It's-
why is your package not on the receipt?
And
But like
does
she
black
has,
board again?
like she
No.
physically
Oh, she
received
doesn't?
your package.
No, I mean the,
So
I'm-
I hope
I'm-
does not.
the unit on board doesn't have
No,
black
go
board?
ahead. Sorry, you
No,
hope
she
what?
doesn't. She only
I
gains
hope
it from
that
Guardian Sun.
that does not get lost
Okay,
before it
got it.
even goes to
So she's
the
kind of a build
like
her own board.
deliverer.
when you,
What are her stats right now?
You know, if it does,
that's a
I'm not
4-1.
surprised, and it's
4-1?
okay. It's not your fault. So for
Well.
some reason, this new address is having a hard time getting mail
I'll-
because
I'll
I ordered
spend,
like some tokens from some guys,
3
Yeah.
to
and
check,
I have not
4
gotten them,
damage.
and I think I ordered them like
look at
close to
top
the end of
3 for
February.
chest
Oh,
cards
well,
with a
okay,
different
well.
name.
At this point, you need to get a
I'll
PO
take the
box.
Magical Knight. The rest go to the bottom.
I'm just probably gonna send it to my alternative address because I go there like every week.
Yeah,
So
I'll then
which is
spend
good.
3 to play a
Alternative
Magical
addresses
Knight,
are nice.
who just says can evolve, and whenever another chess follower enters play, they get +1 attack. I'll then spend an evolution point to evolve him.
But yeah, hopefully everyone can get their mats at
On
least
evolve,
by
he
the end of
summons a magical
this next
pawn,
week.
which gets the +1 attack.
also we have set 4 quickly approaching.
Then
Tomorrow starts the
I will
first,
hit you
and
for 2
then
with magical
we are
pawn,
on the countdown of
and I will hit you for 2 with.
we are on our
Iron
last
Fang.
week before the week of
5 to 16.
set release.
And then I end my turn.
I actually was thinking about doing a release party for that, to where, you know, we don't have to play a tournament or anything like that, but we could all just like hang out, talk about the set, pull packs, like together, stream it, just have a good
If
old
people
time.
get their stuff on Friday, that is.
Yeah, the lucky ones.
I'm definitely getting
um,
one of them because I got the open 8 tournaments happening on the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
was
you're
kinda
just
that with
guaranteed.
the playset. Yeah, well, I
Sorry
mean,
about
open 8 is always just random packs. Like I did open 8 yesterday for set 1.
I thought that
Yeah,
was
same.
for a second.
It
I
was
like, what?
it was an experiment, I will say.
Okay. What is good?
But yeah, I think playset just depends on everyone's preferred distributor. I believe if not many people have the cards, then I guess we can do. Because I was going to ask you that question too, about if the set's going to
That's a
be
3,
on the
appeal
14th, I
3.
believe. If it's going to be legal to play set 4.
You
yeah,
know,
that's
I
what we're
would
gonna talk about.
I would love for everybody to play with their new cards.
But
and
I don't think
everything.
everyone's
I mean,
gonna
like,
have it come
Snow White.
Friday or come that
Good on
Sunday.
5. And
But
she's
again,
very
If,
if
free.
it's
if
a-
it doesn't happen, it is what it is. So
I mean, that following week though, set 4, it's game time. Like it's game time with set 4.
yeah.
I'll put out a poll pretty much for everybody to vote on.
Yeah. No, that would be pretty good.
Because I think starting in set 4 is when I'll start playing every week, every
top
weekend.
3.
Because I'm actually, yeah, Rico, forgot to tell you that I'm probably going to be
Which
at
is
White Plains.
understandable considering.
Are you gonna be at White Plains? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be
That's
at
where
White
they all are.
So I'm gonna probably be at White Plains. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this rune testing in. If not, then my fallback is Hero Sword. But I have to see what all the decks do and see if Giant Chimera can keep up. Or whatever. Alternatively, I think Ginger fun things might also be a thing, but we'll have to see.
True, yeah, that is a good point. I haven't really been following the RuneCraft archetypes until I think set 5 and then set 6.
That makes it really
set 6
awkward.
is where
I'm going to.
Yeah, isn't that like Kuon? Set 6 is Kuon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's a Kuon set. The set before is Lishena, which is alright, but you can't compete with Kuon.
Yeah, cool. I heard that's the age of RuneCraft right there,
That's really
so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, I mean it has a hidden JP.
Amethyst
so...
Lion for 2.
Alright.
Amethyst Lion is
Yeah,
a
man,
storm.
make sure to buy all
and
my
he's
rune
giving
splits.
+1
So
attack
set 4, I'm
to
good.
A ward or a storm. I think I'm gonna give it
I learned you could
Yukuna.
in this type of build, looking at the
And
screen,
Amethyst
you can play
Lion
3
into
in this build if you want to.
Honestly, you can get away with it.
Faria.
Yeah.
Why does everybody want to talk to me right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got like 7 messages. Please, just be quiet.
as soon as you want to
As
play
you
a
can probably
card
imagine,
game,
I'm
you
gonna
get
word everything
messages.
fast.
So you have 2 wards, right?
That's right.
Where are their stats?
That's a 4. That's a 3.
4 and 3. Okay.
And they're both 3 attack. I figured I would build the most annoying board possible for you right now.
I will Witch Bolt the.
Oh yeah, that
4
makes it
health
easy.
one. It draws me a card because I have an Evolved Knight. That's 3. I'll then play Merlin for 3. I'll then evolve Merlin with an Evo point, my last Evo point, and a play point. On Evolve, Merlin will play Witch Bolt again on your other ward.
Good game. Yeah, I was wondering why you searched the check instead of a Demonic Strike or a Witch Bolt on the first Merlin.
Oh, I already have Witch Bolt.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, so he has Demonic Strike. He hasn't used it. He's going to BM me very hard, but it's going to be funny. Because we just traded 2s back like the entire game.
And that's what these tournaments are all about. Is about
no, but basically what happened was, I would have probably, well, I wouldn't have survived a turn, but I had 1 play point left for a wingy that I had drawn that turn, and I just wasn't thinking about. I was thinking about my board state at the moment, and I was like, wait a second, I could have put down a ward.
Yeah, wingy does have ward. That's But yeah, what kind of deck are you running? Are you running like Aegis?
No, I'm running it's Storm Ward Aggro Haven.
Diamond Master, right?
Yes. I wish I could see Diamond Master. I wish I could see Ruby Falcon. I've drawn it 0 times. No, I was playing apparently Amulet Uma, because that's all I drew.
That's funny.
Very cute things.
Yeah, actually, I just kept on wiping my board until finally he had 2 cards in hand, and on the last 2 turns he explosioned me twice early on, and then I literally I had 5 play points and I had evil points because I was going second. I went ahead and took the gamble and did the heroic combo because it was if he doesn't get Humpty Dumpty specifically or his 3rd explosion, I win because I had game 1 board, and luckily he didn't draw into Humpty Dumpty.
Okay, 2 dice I roll.
I'm just gonna use the app.
Oh, that's fine.
So 1 dice.
That works.
I got a 6.
Let's hope I get a 6. I got a 2.
You got a 2. I'm going first.
Okay, I wouldn't have expected anything else.
Yeah, of course. It's heroic sword.
I don't know if you guys can hear us, but we're about to start yapping. If you have not muted us already.
It's gonna go on ahead.
Sounds like they had muted us.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. How do you want me to cut?
This is actually pretty quick. For
Half an
Thursday,
hour.
almost done.
Okay. And you can do the same.
What, for the tournament?
Yeah,
Very good.
this might be the quickest one.
I'll keep my hand.
An hour and maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes at most.
Potentially. It'll probably be hour and 30. But I think we had another tournament like this. It was
Strange.
last one you were in, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I think so.
Also, we
Shadowverse.
had
already got
announcements.
that, but-
We had announcements for Shadowverse. And I don't think I should ask Rika. I don't think we got our Cinderellas. We didn't get a Cinderella set confirmed. And Rika was like banking on that.
Okay. Draw.
But
So-
if they're not doing that, they're probably going to be doing, excuse me, a
Go
Grand
on.
Blue Fantasy like sort of collab. That'd be pretty cool.
Snake
That's like
Priestess,
that's
and
literally
I'll
in the
ward it
running
and pass.
for what could happen.
Alright.
Grand
Okay.
Blue Fantasy, it's like really big here.
Two.
Well, it's really
Draw
big over
card.
there, but like they just had a fighting game and they just had a like Monster Hunter type game.
Yeah.
So I think Grand Blue is definitely going to be a cash cow for Shadowverse pretty soon.
Awesome. Maybe I'll check out some YouTube videos that just know what it is.
Yes. Also, Chris, I do want you to brush up
And
on your
takes
knowledge.
one.
I do want to invite you to my Patreon. My Patreon podcast.
Okay.
I made a Patreon. That was
Okay.
one of my things on my to-do list was to make a
Draw. Go up
the
to two.
Patreon. So I launched my Patreon. I haven't let all my subscribers know about it. So anyone who's in, thank you, Emra. Thank you so much, Emra. Cool. Welcome to the Shadowverse army. But for anyone who is still in the stream, I have launched Patreon.
And I'll take the
I have
Snake
not told
Priestess
anyone on
into
YouTube
face
yet.
For one.
But I'm going
Alright.
to be releasing a podcast with
And
at least 4 members.
and two floating.
Chris, I would like you to be one of those members.
Yep.
So I
Sure.
would like for you to brush up on the Shadowverse knowledge.
I'll stand in the trainee and draw.
Yeah, me down.
What else?
Because again, my knowledge is very, very non-vast.
Yeah, I know you're very busy. So once you get your dragon deck and we just play, I have multiple decks. So
I'll use
once
3
we get to
play
playing,
points.
you can have like a dragon aspect of things. I
Or
do want you to
heroic
be
entry. Like a top 4.
like so. Since we're the like Shadowverse
Or-
soldiers, I guess I'd like it'd be like the round table.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Shadowverse round table. It sounds pretty good. We'd have representatives for like each class. Like we'd come and talk about our perspectives from decks.
Yeah, you're. Yeah,
Do you
you're
think they're
fine.
gonna add any
I'll play
extra
Iron
classes?
Defender.
Oh, for sure. They added
Okay.
Portal Craft,
You guys +1/+1.
so I feel like we should get another class. But at the same time, Abyss
Honestly, I was
Craft
kind of hoping that you would hit.
is a
big
fusion
just
of
'cause I
blood
like
and
seeing it.
the Necro one or the
Yeah,
whatever
if I
it's
hit the
called,
Mock
Dark
Knight, you know I would
Craft.
play it.
Okay, and is Portal
that
Craft
thing would
coming
be
out
one
next
slide.
list, or is it already out?
Oh
or-
no, I don't. There's no confirmation of Portal Craft's even going to be a thing, but
Okay, now
there is another
which one do
like
I
class that came out and it was Portal Craft. So
I guess
we're
I'll
not
go
sure.
with
Highly doubt
Woman
it.
Okay.
and Woman. Death touch the ward.
But you would be the perfect
thank you.
dragon representative, I believe. You
Oh.
love dragons, and I feel like you have the dedication for dragon things.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
let's get some knowledge in.
So this is down to.
Yes, my gamer tag for
Actually,
years
oh,
on end
oh.
has been infused with dragons, so it's
You
just
already put in the
it's
cemetery
Welcome,
destiny.
Emra.
and the battle
Happy
lord
Easter
will
to you
put
too.
the-
For he's saying hello from Italy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the. Excuse me. Follow.
Okay.
We do this every Sunday,
Yeah,
so join
sorry.
us.
Italy
You
is
already put in the
crazy.
cemetery.
Crazy
So
far.
Go ahead and post
True.
it directly for 2. You have a response?
No.
Okay, so down to 18. I'll pass turn.
Alright, so Blaster is doing some pretty good on some damage here. It's 1918. First couple of turns. I definitely would have to come up with a name for the podcast, something like Shadowverse Roundtable or something like that, or
Beast Call.
Well, my great old friend called
Two.
ChatGPT
And
helps
I
a lot with
will-
coming up with creative names.
I'll take it to your face.
so. What is
That is-
ChatGPT?
And-
17.
It's pretty much open AI or open source AI to where you can
Gonna
just like
go to 4 play points.
exit
I'll stand my
almost
forward,
anything. You can't exit anything, but
draw.
some things like you could be like, okay, I need a name for this event, and this event pretty much is about Shadowverse, and you give it like a couple more details, and then it'll give you like some names. And then you can, if you don't like the names, you can be like, okay, I need something more in depth or something more sci-fi, and it'll go like dive deeper into something that you probably will like.
Yeah, can you
And
send
then,
that to me? Is it like a website?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh yeah, send
4
that
play
to me
points
if
down
you
to
can.
0.
I wish I
I'm
would
gonna
have
play Amelia
used it during
Purple
school,
Paladin,
because
and then I'm gonna
it
use
can give you a lot of good
Amelia's,
stuff, but
first effect. I'll special summon.
it also
Gem
saves
Force from
time
my hand.
on a lot of things.
Use her effect to search.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take that into account because this entire week I'm be doing Shadowverse content. I wouldn't say I've been a little lackluster, but on Monday I'm gonna have the the VOD ready, and I think I might start streaming at like noon. Noon is where I should be streaming, and then like around 3 o'clock is when I like clock off.
Just for future reference,
Yeah.
Shuffle away from the camera. Like,
Oh, shuffle away from the camera. Oh,
yeah, it's really easy to peek under.
oh.
That's
my bad.
another rule we'll have to add.
Oh yeah, shuffling off camera.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a thing that could be said, like you should shuffle one camera, because I mean, I don't know, you can
Yeah,
put something in your
but
deck, but
you were able to see like his cards, so you could see what he doesn't have in his hand with the limited hand size he has.
I'll have
Yeah.
Trainee trade into your,
but I think it's also the angle of his camera too.
and then I'll smack you for 4 damage. With
I just realized he has cards up on the on the wall. That's amazing.
Down to 14.
I don't even have that.
Dedication.
And then I'll pass turn.
No, that's passion.
Would you say dedication and passion are two different things?
For
Dedication is something you strive for, and I think passion is something you really love.
This is the longest time my old man
Awesome.
woman stay on the
The passion is something that you love and you keep doing. Dedication is you don't really have to love it to keep doing it. You just, you're just doing it, and you can also be dedicated. Passion is something that comes from within. A little spiritual, but passion comes from within. It's like you love doing something. Like I guess right now my passion is Shadowverse because I love Shadowverse so much. I did love Dragon Ball, but I did not love it enough to do YouTube. So that says something.
for Jean.
Yeah.
To the level one.
Yep.
Thinking of that, I will be selling a lot more of my cards for
And
Masters.
You said you're selling them?
Yeah. Again, I'll keep my black stuff, but
Yeah.
the majority of them, it's gonna have to go. Because they're just sitting there, and until like I can do something more with them, I might as well just get the value off of them while I still can.
Yeah, for sure.
And plus, Fusion World is probably going to be the main thing that we play, even though I can't even really do much with it for a couple months.
And then I'll have the other
But
Amelia.
that's where I'm leaning
your
towards
stuff so
that.
you can get Shadowverse deck.
Down to 8.
That is very true. I was thinking about that. Use some of it too.
And then I'll use my
Buy some
last play
Shadowverse.
point. I'll use my last play point to play another Iron Rod Defender.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Go up to 5. Jean, Kraken Evo.
Okay, so first things first, John's effect.
Yeah, 2.
Board wipe each 2. And then when you evolve, pretty much everybody dies.
Yeah, everything's gone.
Yep.
And pass.
Six. I'll draw.
Okay, we got John Evo.
And
I'll
also
use 2 play
coaching
points
too.
Down to 4.
Still
I'll play
coming
Armor
up with a
Knight.
clear and
I'm gonna
effective
use
way to
3
do
play
that.
points to evolve him down to 1.
It's actually
Armor
very
on
hard.
wall effect. I I
Yeah,
just
especially,
do,
what,
like,
you
a
give me
heroic
doing
card
it
from
for
the
free?
cemetery and
Free
play it,
coaching?
that's
Or-
three play points or less. I'm gonna play heroic
Well,
entry.
yeah, I'd have to find a way
Four.
for both
1,
free
2,
and
3,
paid
4.
because gotta make something out of it profitable, which I know there's a way, and I just have to do more research. But I also don't want to, just be like, oh, just pay for coaching and you get coaching. I want it to be an experience to where like everybody can get some coaching, but everybody does not have to pay for the best high-end coaching all the time.
If you ever do a high-end coaching for Shadowverse, let me know, because I think I might want to sit in the session and probably record it and then put it on Patreon just for an exclusive experience. Okay, cool.
Yes, that is 100% fine with me. Because again, I still do plan. I'm trying to centralize it around like the 30 minutes of free coaching and then 30 more minutes of more in-depth personal coachings. But that's just an idea. And also, I got to figure out how to do these memberships too, to where memberships pretty much open the possibility for anything you want.
Take Sean into the Iron Rot.
Patreon.
Okay.
Patreon keeps a good tabs on it.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's
Patreon's
more for
okay,
content creation, but yeah.
Yeah, for the business itself.
Yeah,
Which
think
I would
that's
like to have it on the
email?
website. I think I can do it through the website. I got to figure out how to set up a, subscription service.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently that's hard. But
yeah.
we'll see.
No, you just won.
But again, I don't have it up there right now because I feel like I cannot provide all the things that I want to put in the
crack
membership.
beast
So that is why it's not up there.
Is there a cost to crack the beast ball?
Yeah, for 2.
For 2. Okay, we're done.
Take the Holy Tiger into the Mock Knight.
But
Mock Knight?
in due time, in due time.
I appreciate it, Rico. If you're signing off, have a Shadowverse, safe day. Make sure you're safe in whatever you do tonight and whatever you do for the rest of the year if I don't see you again.
Ikuna. Chop check 3.
Okay.
With,
Welcome everyone to the Shadowverse
she's a 2/4 ward.
soldiers.
Two.
We were just talking about content.
I've whiffed
How many
every time I've
points do you have left?
Mad
2.
exclusive.
How many
Or,
points?
no, I'm in 1.
Oh, you're at 1. Okay.
Yeah. And I will ward her. I'll ward her and pass.
Okay. Sounds good.
Floating 1.
7. I'll draw. 6 play points down to 1. To play Leonidas. Evolve Leonidas. Deal 5 damage to your ward. And then he's also down to 2 defense. I'll swing
I think for the
Leonidas
life
into your
rolls,
Volvijon.
I think
I'll
it would
pop it.
be, you have
And
to have
then,
that
draw a
app
card,
displaying
triggers.
like
He didn't die.
And then
He
X
didn't die.
Blaster has,
no, not yet.
or a
Wait,
playmat,
no,
or the
Leonidas
actual like
takes,
thing,
takes 5 damage when
He didn't die because I
attached
dark
to your
off.
Discord with
Ah,
how Rika
There's no
has it.
people attack on the board.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I healed for 3.
Oh, okay.
I think those would be the main 3
So
ways.
he's just rested. Okay, my bad. So you gain +3 or +2?
Yeah. And
Is it +2 or +3?
it's 3. And I draw
Well,
a
I
card.
got told some very crazy news to anybody who watches The Boys
And then
or
I'll
Gen
go
V.
ahead and armor swing for
Andre
3.
just died. The
Okay,
actor,
bring him back on
actor
board.
Andre just died.
And then I'll pass turn.
Gen V?
Yeah,
Did
it's
they
a-
change like the boys to that?
Okay.
So Gen V's like a I
I
wouldn't say
wish I
it's a
had seen that
prequel.
earlier.
I won't say Gen V's like a prequel.
Clever.
It's kind of
That was really
like
clever.
everything after season 3. So
Yeah, I understand really wanting
it's like a
the,
sub series,
the
but also like
Leonidas to go
connects
off
to the
as
main
like
story.
autopilot at that point.
Okay.
Well, one of the
I
main
did
voice,
watch a lot of
main
it.
actors just died. So
Well, that's gonna be they probably already have like a lot of
Kill it or
stuff
I'm dead,
like
or-
recorded in advance.
yeah.
And if I do
Oh
kill
yeah,
it, I'm
Rika,
dead.
ghost his ass. I definitely placed it very low.
That's
I
if I
placed
get
it very
storm
low for a
follower.
reason. It has like very low
I mean,
success.
you haven't seen any of your storm followers yet, so you're probably got it.
Pretty much. Yeah, I have 1 card in hand.
That's probably
Yeah.
Valiant Fencer.
which means
That's
Valiant
Guardians.
Fencer could be next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got 7 to work with. I might take a little bit of time. I apologize.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
And those are like the strongest cards for that deck, is Cerberus and Phantom Howl. Like the buff from Cerberus and then Phantom Howl spawning all those ghosts. And then with Masquerade Ghosts making everything come out with extra. Yeah, it's crazy how like it feels like in your mind that synergy works, but it doesn't. And I hate that for you. But hey, every deck can be good, because you would think for such an aggro archetype, you would definitely think
This
that
is
the deck would be a
probably
little
okay.
faster. It's just, I feel like Masquerade Ghost is a little expensive, don't you think?
Beast Call.
I think it's a little expensive.
Okay.
And I'll take the Holy Falcon into the Leonidas.
Okay. So we trade, and then now the amulet hit.
Does that buff when it hits the field?
No, it does not. It's
Okay,
only
yeah,
whenever
the
I play
Amaro is still
any
small
sword
then.
follower.
Okay, so the Amaro is still small.
Whenever a sword card follower is put onto your field, give it +3/+3 and rush.
Okay, crack the Get a Holy
Okay,
Tiger.
And then you're gonna trade it
Tiger
to
take into the
Amaro.
Amaro.
Yep. So 1 defense though.
And with my last 2, Snow White and Warden
Oh
Snow
wait.
White.
Okay, gotcha.
And pass.
Sounds good. 8. I'll draw.
Here we go. Swords on their next turn with 2 cards. Is this the Valiant Fencer we've all been...
This will put you on a clock.
I
So
think,
I'm
I
gonna
think
play,
if he just leaves Valiant
I'm gonna play
Fencer
4 play
unengaged,
points.
it's just not pretty.
Why is that?
Play
Because Valiant Fencers, they're gonna get that
Silver
huge
Paladin.
buff from Leonidas Resolve.
Resolve
So that
Trigger
Amelia,
becoming a
Aurelia, I can't remember what her
Rush.
name is. It starts with A, but she becomes a 6/6, and she has Rush because of the token that's on the field.
and then
So when
he'll
Leonidas
use,
dies, he spawns a
first
token
effect, I'll
that's
special
just a
summon
spear in the ground, and it
all
says
offensive
whenever you
hand,
play
3 cost,
Swordcraft
and I'll
followers,
use effect
they get
special
+3/+3
trigger
and
again,
more.
making her a 6/6. But I'm gonna use 1 play point.
So yeah, every card he's going to
Yeah,
play
good.
is going to get a buff. So
So that makes
what you
her
call
a-
it? Floor Fencer's a
7/7.
7/7. No,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a 7/7. These 2 knights is gonna be a 5/5, and the other
then
one's gonna
I'll
be
play
a 4/4.
A knight and a knight token.
So this
Yeah,
is
so
They
5/5.
also get the buff.
so like the point of Leonidas
And
is
then
you're
I'll
supposed to
have-
banish him, so you can't get the token.
Get the buff out first.
There was nothing he could have
Because
done to
5/5.
banish it, unfortunately. But
That's fine. You
Uh,
can counter when it swings.
Yeah, just I'd rather do it beforehand. That way I can.
I think this game might be cut. He has 1 turn to clear all this, and unfortunately, well, unless he has Themis, the only way he gets out of this is Themis Decree.
That's
I think he just played everything in his hand. So if he Themis Decrees, and then that's the only way he gets out of this, because Themis Decree just destroys everything.
not a problem.
That's why I said you can do it after you can.
That's what I'm saying,
So I always run out
Frostbite.
of them.
Actually, no, I have that.
That's
No,
what I'm saying,
I have that.
Frostbite. Where's
I
the
have
Haven banished? Because good
I-
gracious, Floor Fencer just
Here
put
we
in
go.
work there.
So now, which way is the correct way?
I know. I'm sitting there. I'm like, see, stuff like that. Like you're so close.
Snow
I feel
White
like
is,
if their opponent's at
2
3 health
defense or 4?
and they do something
2.
like this, I'm like, bro,
2.
like I'm not gonna lie. I want to throw my
I
entire
guess
deck box
I'll
at
have
you, which
knight
is
swing
it's
at
fair
your
though.
board for 4/4.
That's the thing. It's fair.
It'll be done. How much attack is Snow White?
I think
2?
Themis, Snow White,
Two.
The 2 defense.
he would actually just come back here.
And then I'll have. Yeah, I'll have my Steelclad Knight attack into your Tiger
For
Mm.
4.
down to 1. Yep, down to 1. And then I'll just pass turn there.
Go to 8.
8. Oh, wait, is this it?
That's interesting.
Is this it?
Might be.
Hold on.
Just
I
might be.
think he's on 9. Oh wait, he's on 8. Dang,
No
he's
cards
on
in hand.
8. He's on 8. If he was at 9, I
I
was
can
gonna be like,
imagine
oh
that.
my gosh. This
I'm
is
seeing
the-
it on the board right now. If I can
Heavenly Angels.
survive, I am.
Yeah.
You're
well,
good.
I'm balling.
He's got 2 seconds. If he does not play the Themis Decree, he does not
Let me
have
see if I
like
can.
that's like the first thing you do. He does not have Themis Decree. I wouldn't even take a second thought to use Themis Decree here.
Okay, if I can peel through, that'd be really nice. But I think I can, which is absolutely insane.
Hold on. He's cooking. He's in the kitchen.
Pay 3 for Ruby Falcon.
Ruby Falcon.
Ruby Falcon, okay.
Yep.
Evo,
Crack the
Ruby
Ruby
Falcon.
Falcon.
What do we got going on here?
Ping
Like Rika posts his deck list and
your.
tells everyone don't play it.
Yeah, because Ghost is
I guess
not
ping
very
your,
strong. Rika was saying that in the chat that Rika, well, not Rika,
Steel
but
clap.
Ghost was ass.
Alright.
And I've been putting off like, so I have like a backup video in case like something doesn't go right with like my
okay, so I
week.
still have 3
I
to
have like a
work
backup
with.
video saved up, and it's like the top 5 worst decks.
So on Evolve, Ruby
Right
Falcon
now?
deals like what, 3 damage or something?
It deals 2. It is very,
Oh,
very
deals
minor.
2. Okay. Okay. Alright. So it's like a worse version of Mock Knight.
Oh no, it's pretty good though. Like if I can get it early and I'm
It's alright.
swinging at you, I'm doing like discard dragon shenanigans essentially.
I don't
Yeah,
think
pretty
he
much.
has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not have Themis. Okay. So
So
that would have been the first play he did, Sparta. But
So does Snow White
How does
keep
he
on
win?
going back to the EX area regardless every time I kill it?
not every time.
Okay, so it just does one time. Okay.
Yeah. I'd have to put
unless
another
extra
fable
fair.
counter on her, and she gets +1 when she doesn't have a fable counter.
unless
So,
unless Actress Fairy is here.
Going down to 3.
Mhm.
What?
Sorry about my dog.
Oh, you're
What
fine.
do you have land?
So,
2.
ping,
And Amethyst Lion down to 0.
Okay.
And Amethyst Lion. I fucked that up. That's crazy.
I don't think he did.
Amethyst Lion. I'll buff the. I'll buff the Snow White,
Okay.
so she goes up to 4, and I'll take the Amethyst Lion into the night.
He has
Ruby
Rush?
Falcon. He has Storm.
Oh, yeah, Storm. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Into
so
the
I'll
night.
take it into the night, and Ruby Falcon pings you for 1 direct,
Okay, 16.
and okay. so
Wait, all
yeah,
3 of them have ward?
Well,
Does the
you would
Ruby
have a
Falcon
rush
have
no
ward? I
matter
thought he
what
had
you
Storm.
had.
Yep.
So
I might have
Take
been
word,
wrong.
yeah.
I think I might have been wrong. Well, we're
I think
about to
that's
find out
how I wanna
towards the
do
end of this
this.
turn. He's got no play points, so. Here's the scary part. The next card he
I'll go ahead
plays
and word
is
everything.
going to have Rush,
Okay, you're gonna
so.
ward up it.
Pass.
9.
Well, he,
That was the most
Top this draw.
fuck it we ball turn I've ever had.
let's see. Does he draw the Rush? Yeah, he has 3
let's
wards,
think
so essentially,
You have 2 cards in hand,
2.
this is a tight
0
game.
floating.
and you have triple ward up, correct?
That's right.
Unless he has some sort of board wipe. Unless the only thing that saves him here is Alexander, actually. If he just drew Alexander, then the game's over. But yeah, no Alexander for the sword player. I can only imagine what that 1 card is. It's gotta be useless.
I'll use Amelia, swing into the Snow White for 6.
Okay. So you take 2.
You'll be down to 2.
Oh, she's down to 2. Yeah.
You'll be down
Okay,
to 2.
that's 1 ward down. Floor Fencer's gonna have
And
to go
then-
into a ward here too. So far.
He
Yo,
has
Haven?
1 defense.
He's tiny. He's at 1.
He's got
And
1
then the
card.
Ruby Falcon
He's
is,
got 1
4/4.
card. Like,
Yeah, it's a 4/4. Sorry if I end up coughing.
the Haven player actually thought
I'll
this
have,
through.
I'll have Floral Fencer swing into Ping. So she'll be down to 6 then. And then I'll use my 3 play points I have to play Novice Trooper. Becomes a
Yeah, and it
6/6.
has to go into the. It has to go
Rush
into the.
and Storm.
How's it going to the Falcon?
And then I'll attack into Ruby Falcon with the Novice Trooper. Should be done to 2.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
And I'll
yeah.
pass. And I'll pass.
A John d'Arc just turns the
Open
tables
9.
here. That or even Heavenly Aegis. He can do Heavenly Aegis now. Which I don't think you put in the Storm deck, but...
There are many things that I could do right now, and all of them are weird.
A John d'Arc really saves the day.
Well, it looks like Ruin won his match and Garfield won his match.
Got 3 cards in hand.
Yep.
9 play points.
Pay 4.
The Diamond Master. Okay.
Why? Oh, okay.
5.
And I'll
What's
choose
her Evo
Ward.
cost?
She's a
Ward.
3 Evo, and I'm choosing Ward 4.
Okay, sounds good. Does she still get the ward when she evos?
No. She just does that on Fanfare. She keeps the ward though, because she gains it as an effect. It's kind of like how if you revive like Lucifer and evolve him, revive him off of the.
Then he loses it. Okay, I got you.
No, he gains it. He keeps it because of the what is that revival spell in Abyss?
Death's breath.
Yeah, I got you. The one that gives
Mhm.
ward. Okay,
We
I
got a
you.
judge here right on
and-
time. Look at that. I love that.
Not stalling for
Without
time,
a beat.
I swear.
No.
I love
fine.
that.
Don't worry about it.
I would have gave you a
Falcon
gold star for that.
after evolving her,
Or if I was a shop owner, that would have been like, oh, free pack.
Okay, so once she
I would have
evolves,
lost
she
$4,
brings
but I
out the
think for
ball
the
from
moment it would have been
cemetery.
worth.
Yeah, she revives something that's 3 cost. Well, is it 3 cost or 3? Yeah, it's 3 cost with Storm or Ward. And
okay.
So no John d'Arc here. I actually thought John d'Arc was gonna happen. But...
Sounds good.
So
And then what does the Ruby Falcon get? Is he getting Storm or Ward?
he just has Ward.
Okay, so he just has Ward. Okay.
He's just the same old Ruby Falcon.
Alrighty.
Let's find out.
Okay, I could set you back, but I don't think I can actually do anything to really.
Now the real question is, do I stream for longer today? I haven't played Shadowverse like all week, it seems, and I have tons of decks to test out. That's a big question. Do I keep?
Unironically,
definitely
this is, like,
can.
I
difficult
definitely can.
because I have a path out.
I haven't played all week, and I feel like today would be an optimal time. It's Easter. I don't have to worry about videos until later tonight. And I've done all my
I literally
setups.
have multiple options that I can draw to win
Yeah,
this
all
game.
of them win the game, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like being stubborn.
Yeah, you literally are playing so well
Yeah,
to
there's
keep me at bay, even though I have Leonidas resolve up.
I love someone like, I'm not gonna lie, the willpower of the Haven player right now is amazing, because as soon as I saw Leonidas resolve, I'd be like, oh, I don't have my execute. Good game, brother. I don't have a way to get rid of the amulet. The game's over. Like, my mental is just boomed.
Just cooked out the wazoo.
Yeah, like, it's
Sure,
just
how
like
many
seeing the
plays
rumbling.
are
Like,
there?
as soon as you see the giant titans,
at
you're like, alright, well, you know, I'm
I'm going
cooked
down to
already,
2.
so, I mean, like, there's no more I can do.
Crack it for 1.
Okay, for 1.
Uh,
Yeah, they
Just a
Only
falcon?
Falcon. Falcon take it into the Amelia, and Ruby Falcon ping you for 1.
King for 1, okay, 16.
And I will take the Diamond Master into the Novice Trooper.
The Novice Trooper, okay. Good.
That
Yeah, that
master is
kills it.
huge.
And
She's an absolutely
I'm down
beautiful
to
card.
1 on the Diamond Master, and Ruby
Alright.
Falcon pings you for 1.
Kings me for 1, 14.
and thinking of what I want to do next.
Yeah, 1 play point left with 1 card.
Yeah. So leave the Ruby Falcon standing, pass.
Alright, sure thing. 10, I'll send Bora, draw.
If you have any follower, you win. I should have warded it.
I won.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't
Woman
ward.
and a woman.
Why didn't he ward
Okay,
the
so basically
Falcon?
the
Why
thought
didn't he
process
ward the
was ward
Falcon?
Ruby Falcon,
No,
and
he
anything
had a
that you could draw-
way.
I realized as I passed her.
He had a way.
I was like,
He had
okay,
a
what
way
is-
to live. He had a way to live. Why
So
didn't he
you-
ward the
you practice
Falcon?
standing, and then I'll just
He
That
literally
pressure.
he forgot the things give him rush.
Yeah, I
He
was
forgot.
thinking of something else. It's like
Forgot the token gives things rush. The
I
game
forgot
is
that
over.
it gave you rush.
Sheesh. Yeah,
I
Gosh.
forgot that it gave you rush. What was my next draw?
That was a
What was my next
throw. That was a
put
throw.
you
Yeah, that was
That was
definitely
a huge throw caught on camera. That was a huge throw.
Yeah, and it was Guardian Sun. I had
Oh
two
my
ways to get out of
god,
basically.
no!
You
With
have-
Lucifer and Guardian Sun.
this was
Oh
board
my
stage.
goodness.
I
Oh my
could have
gosh. See,
Kept it like this. Guardian Sun, buff the Diamond
Oh my
Master.
God.
Diamond Master, get rid of your Floral Fencer, and
yeah.
then take Ruby Falcon into something, or she would have survived. I would have warded, and you would have been left with like the same board, but
Nothing.
like not as good.
goodness.
And then I would have had a Pinion Prayer to like
Quite
use later as like
quite a
just
finals
beatdown
throw.
tool if I
Yeah.
didn't draw anything good. But I was like, I don't know, that's like risky. That's really
But it was
risky.
it was
You want to know
tough.
what's even more risky?
It's
Just like
tough.
not warding or Ruby Falcon.
Right.
Oh, that would have
yeah.
been incredible to draw. If you drew that, I would have been
Yeah.
happy. I hate that
I
card.
just drew. Yeah, I just
Really?
drew the old man and woman. Oh my god,
Yeah.
let's fucking go.
Also,
I
you
found-
you lucked out really hard killing the wingy instead of anything else, like leaving my Ruby Falcon standing. Because if you hadn't killed my wingy, I would have had like gas.
Yeah,
Would've
I
been
know because
certain more
it's
stuff.
Diamond Master, so I know for a fact that I cannot leave winging alone because even if it's just a 1/1, I cannot leave that alone because I know you're gonna benefit from it somehow with your Diamond Master. So I had to kill it. no
Who
matter what I
says
did,
who
because
says
I
two
had
aggro
advantage.
decks going against each other is growth mode? I don't agree.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aggro
Oh,
isn't good. Aggro is like
finally!
3,000 IQ.
Exablader finally won this weekend. We love to see
GG's
it.
all around, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, finally.
I gave you all my love, baby, my heart is cold when you're around. You warm it up, liquid gold, baby, yeah, you warm it up, liquid gold, baby, and my affection, all that paper you wasted. Take my love.